Latest now from President Trump's former attorney Michael Cohen, pulling back from public testimony to Congress, citing public threats from President Trump and his lawyer. Our Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas is in Washington with the story. Good morning, Pierre.
George, good morning. At this moment, Michael Cohen's testimony before Congress is in limbo as his war of words with President Trump escalates. This morning, despite Michael Cohen's desire not to appear in front of Congress, House Democrats are vowing he will testify, even if they have to subpoena him.
We will get the testimony as sure as night becomes day and day becomes night.
Cohen says he's afraid to testify because the president is threatening his family with statements like this to Fox News.
He should give information maybe on his father-in-law, because that's the one that people want to look at, because where does that money? That's the money in the family.
Cohen has been expressing concern about Trump attacking his family since being sentenced to prison for a number of crimes. Here's what he told our George Stephanopoulos last month in an exclusive interview.
I took responsibility for my actions. And instead of him taking responsibility for his actions, what does he do? He attacks my family.
The president later suggested in a tweet that the FBI had turned Cohen into a rat. Democrats are suggesting that the president is coming very close to witness tampering. But President Trump says he's simply defending himself against a convicted liar who's telling more lies to investigators to get less prison time.
No, I would say he's been threatened by the truth. He's only been threatened by the truth.
The former attorney and client now enemies, with Cohen facing pressure from Democrats in Congress to testify, who say they won't take no for an answer, George.
Okay, thanks, Pierre. We're joined now by Michael Cohen's attorney, Lanny Davis. Lanny, thank you for joining us this morning. We just heard the president in Pierre's piece, and the president's allies are saying that the real reason Michael Cohen backed out is fear of tough questions from House Republicans. Your response?
The last thing that Michael Cohen fears are partisan hack questions from Republicans. We expect that. Let me be very clear. The House of Representatives now has an obligation. A resolution of censure when the President of the United States indisputably intimidates and obstructs justice to prevent a witness from testifying is an order. So is a federal criminal investigation of Rudy Giuliani for witness tampering, calling out a man's father-in-law and wife in order to intimidate the witness is not fair game.
Those are serious charges. You're accusing both the president and his attorney of a crime. What exactly is Michael Cohen afraid of? Is it physical threats to his family, or that law enforcement, the Justice Department, will follow through on what you say is the direction of the president?
Fear is not something that can be analyzed, but there's certainly a basis for that fear. My question to Mr. Trump is the same question that Joseph Welch asked Joe McCarthy years ago. Have you no sense of decency, sir, that you attack a man's father-in-law from Ukraine, who escaped Ukraine from prosecution of Jews, came to the United States 25 years ago, had a problem with taxes and was on probation, and the President of the United States attacks him?
Those chairmen have echoed your criticism of President Trump, but they've also promised they will get testimony from Michael Cohen. If they subpoena Mr. Cohen, will he comply?
We have to decide that because of lots of legal issues, including his cooperation with the special counsel and other prosecutors. However, I will say this, make no mistake, Michael Cohen will speak. They will not thwart this truth coming out.
Lanny Davis, thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you.
So you heard it right there. He says that Michael Cohen will speak, but the clock is kind of ticking. He's set to begin serving his sentence in early March 6th or 7th.
And so he would have to do that before serving the sentence.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.